Hey, Cub fans! Thanks for joining us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. We're going to talk more about the non-roster invitees, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the 7 right-hand pitchers. And we already have videos up on 2 of them. So Carl Edwards Jr. and Ethan Roberts are 2 of the 7 right-hand pitchers that we've that received invites to spring training. So you can go and find those videos in the playlist. They're there ready for you. So I've got 5 right-handed pitchers that I haven't done any profiles on, and I wanted to kind of organize them so we could get a little bit of an idea who they are. So the 5 pitchers are Colten Brewer, Sam McWilliams, Riley Thompson, Cam Sanders, and Chris Clarke. All 3 righties. One of those 5 has major league experience. So what I thought I would do is I would just sort of start with Colten Brewer. He's the oldest of the 5. He's a 31-year-old pitcher. He has major league experience, and I thought we'd just walk through each of them in sort of descending order. So let's start with Colten Brewer, 31 years old, born October 29th, 1992. He's a big guy, 6'4", 222, right-hander. He's out of Canton, Texas. Drafted by the Pirates in the 4th round of the 2011 draft, and he signed. Started in 2012 with the Pirates in rookie ball for the Gulf Coast League Pirates. In 2013, he moved up to Low A, the Jamestown Jammers. Only played in 3 games, and then he got injured. So 3 games into the 2013 season, he's injured, misses the rest of the year. In 2024, he missed the whole season as well. So he went the vast majority, 2013 and 2014, on the injured list. So he missed 2 years. 2015, he comes back, starts at Single A with the West Virginia Power. In 22 starts, he goes 5-9, puts up a 4.90 ERA. Moved to 2016. He's at High A Bradenton Marauders. This is in the Pirates organization. He goes 3-7 in 13 starts, 4.09 ERA. The Yankees end up taking him from the Pirates in the Rule 5 draft in December of 2016. So in 2017, he's in the Yankees farm system, starts at High A Tampa, and finishes up with the Double A Trenton Thunder. And he also plays a little bit for the AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Raiders. I'll combine these numbers. 2017, 41 relief appearances. He goes 3-1 with a 2.82 ERA, 69 strikeouts in 62 2/3. So a pretty good 2017 for Colten Brewer. November 22nd of 2017, he signs a major league contract with the Padres. And in 2018, he starts out at AAA El Paso Chihuahuas in the Padres system. Makes his major league debut in 2018. Got called up on April 12th. Pitched against the Giants that night. And in 2018, in 11 major league games, he throws up a 5.59 ERA, 9 2/3 innings, 10 Ks, 7 bases on balls. When the season's over, 2018, he's traded to the Boston Red Sox on November 20th. So the start of the 2019 season, he's with the Red Sox. He pitched for the Red Sox in 2019. Of course, he was with them 2020 and 2021. During those 3 years, he pitched in 70 games, only had 4 starts, so he's relieving with the Sox. 81 1/3 inning, just under 5 ERA at 4.98. Whip was 1.783. 8.6 strikeouts per 9, and 5.6 walks per 9. In 2022, he signs a minor league contract with Kansas City Royals. Spent the entire season in the Kansas City farm system, pitching for AAA, and then he ended up getting released on August 3rd. December 15th of that year, he signed another minor league contract back with Tampa Bay. In 2023, the Yankees trade for him, and he makes 3 appearances in the Yankee system, goes 8 1/3 inning, and then he's released. He's released again. So Colton he's been released and he's signing these contracts. In 2023, he actually goes to Japan. He pitches for the Hanshin Tigers, 13 games, 2.38 ERA, 14 Ks, and then he signs with the Cubs on December 31st. So 31-year-old Colten Brewer, major league experience, pitched in Japan, bounced around quite a bit, and we'll see what he looks like in spring training. I can tell you what he throws. He's got a 93.1 mile an hour cutter. This is what he threw in 2023. Threw that cutter over 50% of the time, 51% is cutter. So he's cutter strong. Slider at 85.5 miles per hour. He threw that a third of the time, and he's got a curve at 80.2. So he's cutter, slider, curve. Major league experience, 31 years old, and we'll see what happens with Colten Brewer. Next we have Sam McWilliams. Sam's a big guy. He's 6'7", 230, 28 years old, born September 4th, 1995. He's from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Graduated in 2014 and was signed by the Phillies 8th round of the 2014 draft. Sam McWilliams. Very interesting story. In 2014 and 2015, he played rookie ball in the Gulf Coast League for the Phillies, 16 games through 63 innings, and then he was traded to Arizona on November 14th of 2015. So 2 years in the minors with the Phillies, traded to Arizona. In both 2016 and 2017, he plays for the Kane County Cougars, A-ball in the Arizona organization, pitches in 40 games, all were starts. Through 207 and 2/3 innings, had an ERA of 3.61. 2018, on May 1st, he's traded to Tampa Bay. With the Rays, he pitched at the high A and the double A level. And then Kansas City picked him up in the Rule 5 draft that December. So he starts 2019 in the Kansas City organization, starts at Double-A Montgomery, plays for the Biscuits of Montgomery, pitches 15 games, 11 starts, has a good year, goes 2.05 ERA in 87 and 2/3 innings, and he gets promoted to the Triple-A Durham Bulls. With the Bulls in 2019, he throws in 11 games, 8 starts, ERA of 8.18 in 44 innings, and a whip over 2. It didn't look good. So during the 2020 COVID year, I guess Sam McWilliams sort of reinvents himself. He changes his mechanics and he changes his repertoire and has success with it. And apparently over half of the major league teams were interested in him after the change in his mechanics and his repertoire. So on November 20th of 2020, he signs a 1-year major league contract with the Mets for $750,000, which at the time more than the league minimum, even though he had never pitched in the major league. So that I find that really interesting about Sam McWilliams. 2020, he just redoes his mechanics and repertoire. It was so impressive that the Mets signed him on a major league contract. So in 2021, after that, he puts up a 10.8 ERA in just 7 appearances with the AAA Syracuse team for the Mets. They DFA'd him without making a big league appearance. It's weird. It was stuff that happens. So the Mets signed him on a big league contract, even though he had never played in the big leagues. He had redone his mechanics and changed his repertoire. We hadn't really seen it. They sign him, and then in 7 appearances, doesn't do well, they DFA'd him. On June 5th, Padres claimed him off the waiver list, and he again struggled. Same thing with the Padres, so they outrighted him. In 2022, signs a minor league contract with the Reds. He struggles again with AAA Reds teams, and they released him on June 18th. In August of 2022, he retired. Sam McWilliams retired. He took a sales rep job for a company called Blast Athletics. I don't know what's going on. And the Cubs signed him in 2024 here just last month, minor league contract. So he was out of baseball in all of 23. Struggled his last 3 attempts. So I don't know. Sam McWilliams. So we'll have to keep an eye on Sam McWilliams, 6'7", 230. Clearly the Cubs saw something. I don't know. We'll find out. The next pitcher we have on the non-roster invitee list is 6'4", 210 right-hander Riley Thompson, 27 years old, born July 9th, 1996. He's out of Louisville, Kentucky, and he played for Louisville in 2017 and 2018, and he was on those really good Louisville teams. Louisville had a really good run during that era. In 25 games with the Cardinals, he has 7 starts, throws 48 2/3 innings, puts up a 5.92 ERA, a 1.644 WHIP, strikeouts per 9 at 10.07, and 6.3 walks per 9. So in 2017, played in the Cape Cod League as well. He was drafted 3 times. Reds drafted him out of high school, 37th round in 2015. Yankees drafted him or selected him 25th round in 2017. He didn't sign. And then the Cubs drafted him 11th round 2018, and he signed. So Riley Thompson signed with the Cubs 2018, 11th round pick. In 2018, he's assigned to the Eugene Emeralds, pitches in 9 games, starts 8 of those, does well, 2.84 ERA in 25 1/3 innings. In 2019, he's with the South Bend Cubs at High A. He goes 8-6, 21 games, 21 starts, 94 innings, 3.06 ERA, 1.234 WHIP, 8.3 strikeouts per 9, 3 walks per 9. Pretty good season in 2019. Then it goes south again. 2020, COVID year. 2021, he's injured. So Riley Thompson doesn't pitch in 2020 or 2021, but he had a really good 2019 with the South Bend Cubs. So he starts out the season in 2022 with the Smokies in Double-A. Pitches the whole season with the Smokies. In 19 starts, he goes with a 4.42 ERA, 57 innings, 1.386 WHIP, strikeouts per 9 at 10.1, walks per 9 at 5. 2023, last year, he's at Iowa, entire season. 25 games, 19 starts, 81 1/3 inning, 5.64 ERA, 1.611 WHIP, 8.6 strikeouts per 9, but guys, right at 6 base on balls per 9. So command must be something that we need to look for on Riley Thompson. So he received the invite to spring training after a full season in Iowa, so we'll see what happens with Riley Thompson. Our next pitcher is Cam Sanders, 27 years old, 6'2", 190, righty, born December 9th, 1996. Cam is the son of former Cub Scott Sanders, and you might not remember him. Scott played for the Cubs in 1999. He had about like a 7-8 year career. He pitched quite a bit in 99. I think he threw a little over 100 innings for the Cubs. So Cam Sanders, son of former Cub Scott Sanders. Cam is from Thibodaux, Louisiana, Cajun. And out of high school, he goes to Northwest Florida State College for 2 years. Then he transfers to LSU. So he plays for LSU in the 2018 season and throws 38 1/3 innings, and 5.59 ERA for the Tigers in 2018. After the 2018 season, the Cubs drafted him 12th round in 2018, and he signs. He goes to Eugene to play with the Emeralds in 2018, goes 1-2 in 15 games, throws 16 innings, 4.5 ERA, 1.5 whip. Big strikeout guy, 12.4 strikeouts per nine. Also a big walk guy, right at 8 walks per nine. 2019, High A South Bend Cubs. Cam goes 8-4 with a 2.94 ERA in 21 games. 20 of those were starts. Through 101 innings, 1.228 whip. Strikeouts per nine were 7.5, walked 4.7 per nine. Misses the 2020 season, comes back in 2021, promoted to Tennessee. Pitches for the Smokies in 18 games, all starts. He goes 4-7, 5.32 ERA, 89 2/3 innings, 1.316 whip, 10.7 strikeouts per nine, and 4.4 walks per nine. In 2022, he starts again with Tennessee, throws 6 games, 3.38 ERA in 24 innings, a 1 even whip, strikeouts 13.5 per nine, walk rates down 4.1 per nine, and he's promoted to Iowa after 6 games, 24 innings. In Iowa, there the rest of 2022, goes 1-8 in 29 games with 11 starts. 5.45 ERA, 74 1/3 innings, 1.413 whip, 9.1 strikeouts per nine, 5.9 walks per nine. Starts the season in Iowa in 2023, pitches the whole year there, 51 games, no starts. They moved him to a reliever. He has 5 saves. Pitches 64 2/3 innings, 5.15 ERA, 1.68 whip. Striking out people, 13.5, but follow me here, 9.6 walks per nine. So I guess this spring when Cam Sanders is pitching, that's what we're looking for. Can he command it? He's obviously got tremendous stuff, 13.5 strikeouts per nine in 64 2/3 innings in Iowa last year, but he walked almost 10. So we'll have to see what happens with Cam Sanders. And finally, we've got 25-year-old Chris Clarke, 6'7", 215, born May 13th, 1999, out of Newbury Park, California. Played his college ball at USC, Southern College, Trojan. In his career with the Trojans, 65 games, sub-5 ERA at 4.57, 1.4 whip in 183 1/3 innings. Drafted by the Cubs in the 4th round of the 2019 draft, 132 overall. In 2019, they signed him with the Eugene Emeralds. He pitches in 9 games, 8 of those were starts. He throws 23 innings, has a sub-2 ERA, 1.96 ERA. Really good strikeout to walk ratio, 10.2 strikeouts per nine, 1.6 walks per nine in his 9 games in rookie ball in 2019. 2020 didn't play. 2021, he's with the South Bend Cubs. Pitches in 10 games, 9 of them were starts. Throws 50 1/3 innings, 4.65 ERA, 46 Ks, 13 walks. 2022 starts with the South Bend Cubs again. Pitches in 6 games, 23 2/3 innings before he's promoted to the Tennessee Smokies. With Tennessee in 2022, in 20 games, 17 starts, he goes 7-5, throws 96 2/3 innings, 1.5 whip, 4.93 ERA. Another good strikeout to walk ratio, 8.1 strikeouts per nine, and just under 2 walks per nine for Chris Clarke in Tennessee. 2023 spent the whole season in Iowa. 35 games, 11 starts, went 5-5, 4.9 ERA, 8 up 75 1/3 innings, 1.513 whip, 7.9 strikeouts per nine, so just under 8, and 3.2 walks per nine in Iowa. So that is young Chris Clarke. So that's a lot. That's a lot to digest, but I just think that it feels good to go into spring training and all these guys that are on the periphery, all of that, to be able to have an idea of where they are, where they've been, kind of what to look for, because we're going to see them. And these 5 guys plus Carl Edwards Jr. and Ethan Roberts make up the 7 non-roster invitee right-hand pitchers that we've got in camp. And it's a pretty good mix, right? We've got the one veteran, and we got Chris Clarke, sort of the prospect in the bunch. A lot of interesting stories, too. So we'll see what happens. We'll look forward to watching these 5 guys. Go ahead and find the videos on Ethan Roberts and Carl Edwards Jr., and I'll do a piece on the lefties here very soon. Thanks for joining us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. Really appreciate it. And go Cubs go.